Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
50 years ago, this was the way to listen to music. And the music was Elvis. When Elvis came on the scene, he got everybody all shook up. He had the looks, the talent, and the moves. He set the styles and trends for a whole generation. Well, times have changed. Today, jukeboxes have been replaced with CD players and iPods, but the influence of the king lives on. So it's time to find a new trendsetter, someone who can fill my blue suede shoes. The new Miss Oklahoma has to have it all. But just like Elvis, she'll make everybody stop, look, and listen.
Miss Oklahoma 2005. It's all shook up.
Look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, that's alright with me. Stop, look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, that's alright with me. Some people say I'm wasting time, but they don't really know. I see what I like what I see, and it gives me such a sitting on the front porch, last thing at night. I love to stare everywhere, and I see everything inside. Stop, look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, that's alright with me. Some people say I'm wasting time, they don't really know. I see what I like what I see, and it gives me such a sitting on the front porch, all by myself. A long day, Mary Jane, and I'm with somebody else. Stop, look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, but that's alright with me. Stop, look and listen, baby, stop, look and listen, baby, stop.
Top 10 finalist at Miss America, Elizabeth Kenny.
Well, it's a one for the money, for the show. Free to get ready now, go back before it's over you. Step on my blue suede shoe. But you can do anything but jump on my blue suede shoe. Oh, come on, girl. Woo! One for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go, crack, go. And don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can't do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, yeah. Blue suede shoes, baby. Blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. A little more fight, a little less talk, a little less fight, a little more talk. Close your mouth and open up your heart and baby, satisfy me. satisfy me, baby. Ooh. Baby, close your eyes and listen to the music, drifting through the summer breeze. It's a groovy time, now let me show you how to use it. Come along and put your mind at ease, yeah. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this circulation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more fight, a little less spark, a little less fight, a little more spark. Close your mouth and open up your heart, could you satisfy me? Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't I take you later, don't procrastinate. Girl, it's getting late, I'm getting this head waiting right. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. Oh, a little more fight, a little less spark, a little less fight, a little more spark. Cause you gotta open up your heart, satisfy me, satisfy me, baby. A little less conversation. Ooh, a little less conversation. Ooh, a little less conversation. Don't procrastinate, don't I take you later, girl, it's getting late, I'm getting this head waiting right. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
And now, please welcome to the stage your hostess for this evening's special event, Miss Oklahoma 2001, Casey Hunley Fisher.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the final night. Are you all ready to crown a new Miss Oklahoma? Yes. Well, we've been here all week, and we've been rocking out to the music of Elvis. Elvis has been our inspiration this year because the man had everything. The looks, personality, style, and charisma. And he could sing, dance, and act. Ever since the Colonel sent him wiggling across America, Elvis was a cultural force that has influenced us all in some way. American Bandstand's Dick Clark said, "It's rare when an artist's talent can touch an entire generation of people. It's even rarer when that same influence affects several generations." So how does this all tie into Miss Oklahoma? Well, we know Elvis loved beauty queens, but it goes beyond that. Tonight, we're looking for the one young lady who, like Elvis, has it all. Looks, personality, style, and talent. One of these 43 young women will wear the crown tonight. Is she in the Mew Group? Skytook area, Mallory Salwin.
Jacqueline Strayhorn, Dell City.
Lindsay Camp, South OKC.
Jessica Guskis, Oklahoma City.
Stephanie Poplin, Oklahoma State Fair. Deidre Allen, Northern Oklahoma College, Tonkawa. McAllister, Autumn Lober. Evan Timms, Altus. Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry.
Stephanie Robinson, Claremore.
Rachel Poling, Tulsa.
Northeastern State University, Sarissa Brown.
Savannah White, Northwestern Oklahoma State University.
Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller.
Tonight, ladies, it will be Heartbreak Hotel for some of you. I can tell you that only 4 from your group will advance to the top 10 tonight. We'll find out who you are after we meet the rest of tonight's contestants. Now, here are the women of the Omega Group.
Ashley Walker, Carl Albert State College.
Megan Alexander, Southwestern Oklahoma State University.
Katie Lamberton, Oklahoma State University.
Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson.
Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn.
Nakoma Park, Mindy Briggs.
Rose State College, Midwest City, Kara Sampley. Langston University, Shamia Jackson.
Stevens County, Tiffany Legg.
Emily West, Miss Queen of the West. Tulsa State Fair, Megan Downs. Okmulgee County, Lucy Doolin. Selby Bush, Collinsville. Lauren Castile, Northwest Passage.
Ladies, I'm sure that you heard me backstage. Only 4 of your sisters in the Mew group have made the top 10. I can tell you right now that 3 of you will be semifinalists. But don't shout Viva Las Vegas just yet, because we still have to meet the Sigma group.
Ashley Hobbs, Broken Arrow. Lawton, Ashley Izzo. Owasso, Holly Stephen Morgan. Sooner State, Carrie Perrier. Keystone Lake, Jana Wingo. Keely Wright, the University of Central Oklahoma. Metroplex, Ashley Grisband. Green Country, Jennifer Warren. Carissa Darling, Lindsay. Northern Oklahoma College, Enid, Stephanie Schlosser. Carrie Ransom, Shawnee. Jillian Doss, University of Oklahoma. Capital City, McKenna Smith. Elk City, Bobby Pop. Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long.
Ladies, I know you are counting along backstage, so you know that 4 from the Mew group, 3 from Omega are in the 10. That means 3 spots are waiting for Sigma. You have just met, somewhere among those 43 women, your new Miss Oklahoma. What do you think about that? In just a few minutes, we will find out who makes it to the all-important Saturday night competition. But first, let's meet the woman who will wear the crown for just a few more hours. 1 year ago, she took on the title of Miss Oklahoma. She worked hard all summer long and has made Oklahomans more aware of hunger in our state and the need for good nutrition for everyone. She's spoken with thousands of Oklahoma school children, crisscrossing our state from Guyman to Broken Bow and Miami to Altus. A top 10 semifinalist at Miss America, she wowed the judges and audience with her talent, beauty, and intelligence. Please welcome back to the stage for her final night in an incredible year of service, Miss Oklahoma 2004 from Moreland, Elizabeth Kenny.
Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Higher and higher, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My flame is burning, I don't know which way to go. But your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir, and you light my morning sky, burning low.
love. She's just a hunger, burning 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 love.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Standing on our stage are 43 intelligent, talented, and beautiful women. I know you're all proud of these ladies, especially the families of the contestants. We would like all of the family members of the contestants to please stand so we may recognize you and thank you for sharing your daughters with us this week. And before we announce our top 10 semifinalists, please let these ladies know once again how much you love them and how well they've done this week. We are so proud of each and every one of you. And now for the moment we've been waiting for all week long, the announcement of our top 10 contestants. Again, ladies, you've just been absolutely amazing this week, and we are just so proud of you and so honored to have women of your caliber here in the state of Oklahoma. This applause, again, is for each of you. Congratulations, you simply are amazing. Each contestant who does not make the top 10 will receive a $300 cash scholarship. The judges' points have been added, and now for the names of our top 10 finalists. May I please have the card? You've done great this week, too. Thank you. Are you all ready? In competition order, tonight's first semi-finalist is Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson. Please welcome Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs. Next, let's bring forward Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. How about Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry? Next we'll add Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling. Over halfway there, and we'll bring down Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren. How about Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin? Let's bring forward Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. With 2 spots remaining, Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castillo. With 1 spot remaining, she is Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn. There they are, your top 10 semifinalists for Miss Oklahoma 2005. these ladies will embark on an incredible year of service that begins tonight. Will she be Miss Skytook Lake Gentry Johnson? Or will she be Miss Broken Arrow Ashley Hobbs? How about Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long? Or will she be Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry? How about Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling? Or Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren? How about Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin? How about Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller? Or will she be Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile? Or Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Lynn? Well, you've just met her. How excited are you? We're getting closer and closer to finding out who our new Miss Oklahoma is, and it is just so exciting. It's so exciting. But I have something else pretty exciting to tell you guys about tonight. And this is pretty neat, actually, so I'm really proud of this. You guys might have noticed that I'm wearing this really random white scarf with my jacket. Did anyone notice? Yes? Okay. Well, I'm going to have Steve, our wonderful featured performer, come back out, and he's going to stand out here with me while we talk about this for a second. There he is. Hello, Steve. So, what is so neat about this scarf, and I have to say I don't even feel worthy of having it around my neck. In 1975, on July 8th to be exact, my mother went to the Elvis Presley concert in Oklahoma City at the Marriott. And before the concert, what she said was, I am absolutely not going to run up there like these crazy ladies who are fainting and passing out and screaming and crying. And lo and behold, Elvis walks out on the stage. My mom is holding a first row ticket in her hand, runs to the stage screaming, and Elvis goes, pat, 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 takes the scarf off and hands it to my mother. I am wearing Elvis Presley's scarf around my neck right now. Has his makeup stains, his sweat stains. My mom might even sell it to you for the right price, so you might want to see her out in the pageant. But my thoughts were, here we have Steve at Miss Oklahoma, and in my mind, he is just as sexy, can move just as well, can sing just as great as Elvis himself. So Steve, I was wondering if you would do the honors of wearing this scarf tonight while you perform. Thank you. So Elvis really is in the building tonight. Okay. Well, my mom might be after you if you don't, so. I'll return it. Right. So thank you for sharing that with us. It's so neat. So very excited about that. Before we move into the competitions, we must meet the 7 people who have narrowed the field from 43 to 10 and who will spend the next few hours taking that from 10 to 5 and then to a new Miss Oklahoma. We have assembled a qualified and diverse panel of judges to select Miss Oklahoma 2005. Their varied professional backgrounds include financial management and investments, corporate development, global technology, education, community activism, entertainment, and sales. Our first judge comes to us from Atlantic County, New Jersey, which includes Atlantic City, the home of the Miss America pageant. John Burtwhistle has been involved in the Miss America program for many years. Mr. Burtwhistle has chaired the Miss America Judges Committee and has been a member of the Miss America Pageant's Board of Directors. Now retired, Mr. Burtwhistle worked as a certified investment management analyst. Say hello to John Burtwhistle. Miss New Jersey, 1978, and second runner-up to Miss America, Mary D'Arcy German is a well-known actress and singer. She has appeared in many Broadway productions, movies, and national television commercials. Miss D'Arcy German has judged the Miss America pageant along with many local and state pageants. Please welcome Mary D'Arcy German. Nathan A. Gooden is the Senior Vice President of Corporate Development for Motricity, a premier provider of mobile content solutions and services to the wireless industry. Mr. Gooden returns to his alma mater this week. He is a graduate of Oral Roberts University with a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting. Mr. Gooden is also an accomplished concert pianist. From Raleigh, North Carolina, welcome Nathan A. Gooden. Jean Jones Magnus has been associated with the Miss Texas and Miss America programs for more than 30 years. She is chairman of the board and CEO of the Miss Texas Scholarship Pageant and is in her 11th year as executive director of the Miss Texas Scholarship Pageant. Ms. Magnus serves on the board of directors of the National Association of Miss America State Pageants, a much sought-after judge. She has judged state and local pageants across the country. Ms. Magnus retired from the Greenville, Texas Independent School District as department head of Men and Women's Health and Physical Education. From Fort Worth, say howdy to Jean Jones Magnus. Originally from North Carolina, Eric Sane now makes his home in South Florida, where he is a successful realtor and community volunteer. Mr. Sane is an accomplished professional dancer, trained in classical, ballet, tap, and jazz. He has appeared with many well-known stars, but no doubt, as we've said before, his favorite dance credit is appearing right here on our own stage as one of the Miss Oklahoma dancers. Please welcome back Eric Sane. And like Judge Eric Sane, this next judge has appeared right here on the Miss Oklahoma stage. Leah Rohr was a top 5 finalist in the Miss Oklahoma pageant. She used her scholarship money to earn both bachelor's and master's degrees in musical theater from Oklahoma City University. With extensive training in voice, dance, and acting, Miss Rohr appears on stages all over the world. She's recently toured in Japan and was featured in Tokyo's Disney at Sea. Please welcome back to us, Leah Rohr. Tommy Royston owns his own consulting firm which works with nonprofits, schools, and community-minded businesses to help them make communities stronger and more vital. Mr. Royston speaks and provides training on topics ranging from diversity to conflict resolution, youth leadership, and development. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology from Randolph-Macon College and is currently working on his master's degree in education. From Nashville, Tommy Royston. Please give our judges and auditors, Glenn Elliott and Mark Helland, a tremendous round of applause for volunteering to spend the past week with us and taking their job so seriously. A couple of years ago, a number of Miss America state organizations added a teen pageant to its program. The idea was to provide a forum where potential state contestants could have an opportunity to compete in a setting similar to the Miss America pageant. Since then, Oklahoma has had 3 teen winners, and last September in Atlantic City, Miss Oklahoma's outstanding teen, Lauren Nelson, was featured as a special entertainment during a preliminary night of competition. Our teen pageant was held last night, and Miss Teen Oklahoma City University, Becca Hester, was crowned as our teen representative for 2005. This year, the Miss America organization is launching a national teen pageant, and Becca will have the chance to represent our state at that national competition. She's here to perform for you tonight. Please welcome Miss Oklahoma's outstanding teen, Becca Hester.
As you listen to him play, don't you get a glow? If you step out on the floor, you forget your trouble. If you go into your dance, you'll forget your woe. So come, get together, let the dance floor fill your leather. Step as lightly as a feather and let yourself go. Come, hit the timber, loosen up and start to limber. Can't you hear that hot marimba? Let yourself go. Let yourself go, relax, and let yourself go, relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot, so come, cuddle closer. Don't need to answer no, sir, but your banker, clerk, and grocer. Let yourself go. Come, get together, let the dance floor fill your leather. Step as lightly as a feather and let yourself go. Come, hit the timber, loosen up and start to limber. Can't you hear that hot marimba? Let yourself go. Let yourself go, relax, and let yourself go, relax. You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot, so come, cuddle closer. Don't need to answer no, sir, but your banker, clerk, and grocer. Let yourself go. Let yourself go.
Miss Oklahoma's outstanding teen, Becca Hester. Thank you, Becca. In just a few minutes, our top 10 contestants will begin tonight's competition. Here's how they got to this point. The week began with preliminary onstage competitions in which each contestant competed in talent, evening wear, casual wear, and onstage question and swimsuit. She then had an interview with our panel of judges. The scores from the preliminary competitions were added up, and tonight we announced the top 10 contestants with the highest points. After the top 10 contestants were determined, the judges gave each contestant an overall composite score which counted for 30% of tonight's points. The rest of the point percentages are as follows. Talent, 30%. Evening wear and casual wear are each worth 15%. And then finally, physical fitness and swimsuit, which is worth 10%. From the 10, we'll cut to 5 finalists who will start over with a clean slate. The judges will then rank each of the final 5 in the order of which that judge believes the contestant should finish. A first place vote will receive 10 points. Second place gets 5 points. Third place will get 3 points. Fourth, 2 points. And fifth place will get 1 point. Don't, however, bother memorizing this formula. The Miss America pageant changes its scoring system more than Elvis changed scarves and sunglasses. Just consider it a lot less controversial than the judging for American Idol and a little less complicated than the BCS rankings for college football. Are you ready? Here we go. We begin tonight's competitions with each of our top 10 semifinalists modeling casual wear. First up is Miss Skytooth Lake, Gentry Johnson.
wait all night and day to go to a party, sit down and wait. Give my request to the DJ, cause my song he's gotta play. And when I hear that beat, I get my body up on my feet. I grab a guy and move my feet.
Miss Sky Tooth Lake, Gentry Johnson. Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs.
Come on, DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on. Just turn it up and turn it on. DJ, just play that song, 'cause I wanna be dancing to that song. Play my favorite song.
Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs.
It up 'cause it turns me on. Keep dancing all night
Miss
long.
Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long.
Up and down my spine whenever I hear that song of mine. When it stops, better press rewind. Let me hear it one more time. Come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on.
Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry.
Come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on. Say, come on, DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on.
Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling.
That's the hotness right there. Come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it
Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling.
Come on, DJ, play that song. I know that it turns me on. Play that song, 'cause I wanna be dancing all night long.
Let's bring out our next group of top 10 semifinalists in casual wear.
Just turn it up, turn it on. Say, come on, DJ, play that song. You know that
Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren.
down and wait. Give my request to the DJ, cause my song
Miss
he's gotta
Oklahoma
play.
State Fair, Stephanie Poplin.
Get my body up on my feet. I grab a guy and move my feet. He's playing my song. Play, come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up.
Miss
turn it
Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin.
You know that it turns me on. Just turn it up.
Miss
turn it
Greater
up.
Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller.
I don't care if everybody's gone. Turn it up 'cause it turns me on. Keep dancing all night long. Feels so right. that it
Miss
can't be
Greater
wrong.
Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller.
Whenever I hear that song of mine, when it stops, better press rewind.
Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castillo.
Play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on. Play, come on, DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on. Play that song, 'cause I wanna be
Miss
dancing
Northwest
all night
Passage,
long.
Lauren Castillo.
Play that song, play it all night long.
Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Flynn.
Come on, DJ, play that song. You know that it turns me on. Play that song, 'cause I wanna be dancing all night long. Ooh.
Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn.
That's the hotness right there. Come on, play that song. Play it all night long. Just turn it up, turn it on.
Well, we're down with one phase of competition, moving very quickly. I'll tell you, I may have to ask for some water again later from my sexy little hunky jail boy. And my voice is starting to crack up here. So I thought I would share something kind of cute with you guys as we're changing our set. So I sat down, and I have this. Can you see it? It's a little rose at my desk, which is very, very sweet. And I'm going to read the card. He'd probably be really embarrassed. But it says, "Wish I could be there tonight. You'll do great. I love you, Matt." Okay, which is my husband. He couldn't come tonight, so I thought that was very sweet. But then it says, "P.S. Your big surprise is after the pageant." I am sitting here trying to pay attention, all the while praying that this little surprise is going to bark at me when I leave here tonight. So if I don't make it to the breakfast, you'll know I'm pampering my little Stetson outside of the Maybe Center. Oh dear. On Wednesday night, we hosted our annual Top 10 party at the Hilton Hotel. It was a chance for all of our official badge holders to play armchair judge and submit their own Top 10 list. The ones who came the closest to matching our Top 10 tonight, because we didn't have anyone who got all 10, but we had 2 people who got 9 out of 10. And they're going to receive patron seating for being our winners. So as I said, there were 2, and I find this really funny actually. One of the people was our current Miss Oklahoma's mother, Melinda Kinney. Way to go, Melinda. You're a good armchair judge. And Misty Kinoff. Where are you, Misty? Can we hear from you? Where are you? Yell again. Yay! Way to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to draw one out of here. Whichever one I draw is going to get a gold package, and then the person I don't draw is going to get silver patron seating, which is really, really nice. So let's see who it is. Well, Melinda, you're coming back next year. You have to, because you just won gold patron seating. So we're so excited. And way to go, Misty. You're going to get a silver patron package next year. So congratulations to you both, and way to go. Each year, when a new Miss Oklahoma is crowned, she brings her own unique personality to the title. And no 2 are ever alike. But all who have worn the crown do share a special bond. Put them all in the same room and you've got beauty and poise personified. You also have a lot of lively conversation. And tonight, we want to welcome back our former Miss Oklahomas and all of my Miss Oklahoma sisters. I said this the other night, but I am so honored to be a part of this group of women. They are so remarkable, and it truly is a sisterhood and so fun to be back together every year. So I am just honored that I get to introduce all of you this evening. So when I say your name, please stand. Miss America 1967, Jane Giroux Gamble. Miss Oklahoma 1968, Beverly Drew Hoster. Miss Oklahoma 1976, Lucia Miller O'Connor. Miss Oklahoma 1978, Kendi Brown Wampler. Miss Oklahoma 1984, Julie Sunday Edwards. Miss Oklahoma 1986, Vignon Merchant Ball. Miss Oklahoma 1991, Gina Lynn Smith Sharoon. Miss Oklahoma 1992, DeSheremy Carter Lanusa. Miss Oklahoma 1993, Elizabeth Mosley Gussie. Is she here? Miss Oklahoma 1994, Tiffany Craig Holden. Miss Oklahoma 1995, Megan Bradfield Graham. Miss Oklahoma 1997, Kelly Masters. Miss Oklahoma 2000, Kristen Stevenson Shricks. And I think this one's here. Miss Oklahoma 2001, Casey Hunley Fisher. Miss Oklahoma 2002, Casey Pressler-Irwin. And our newest addition, who we're so glad to have out here sitting with us now, is Miss Oklahoma 2003, Kelly Scott Compton. So glad to have so many of you here tonight. In 1957, the essence of rock and roll was captured on the movie screen with the release of Elvis's Jailhouse Rock. The movie featured one of the King's most electrifying song scenes, and tonight it serves as the heat for our swimsuit competition.
Going to a party in the county jail. Prison bell was there, they began to wail. The bell was jumping and the joint began to sway. Should have others not tell jailbirds still hit around. Everybody looked to up. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played the tenor saxophone. A little joy blowing on the slide trombone. The trombone for Miller went to crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was the purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. And now let's watch as the ladies break out of jail and show us what they've got in the swimsuit competition. Casey?
Thank you, Steve. Tonight's top 10 in swimsuits, beginning with Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson. Lake, Gentry Johnson. Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs. Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. Jennifer Berry. Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling. Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Wood. Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile. Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile. Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Lynn. Well, that's it for swimsuit. Please give another round of applause for all of our contestants, Steve Boyson, and our hunky jailhouse rockers, Jonathan, Sherman, and Stetson. During Elizabeth's life, her close friends I'm sorry, I'm talking about Elizabeth and I'm supposed to be talking about Elvis. During Elvis's life, his close friends often referred to him as just E. But we, however, have an E of our own. She's come a long way from wearing her magic shoes to walking the runway in Atlantic City. Here is Miss Oklahoma 2004, Elizabeth Kinney.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings and it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. I gotta be cool, relax, get a hip, get on my track, take a backseat, a hitchhike, take a long, long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever, then she leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get ahead, get on my track, take a backseat, a hitchhike, take a long, long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. A crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. A crazy little thing called love.
Elizabeth Kinney, Miss Oklahoma 2004. I'd also like to take this opportunity to announce our scrapbook winners. So in case you guys have been wondering, our third place went to Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castillo. Second was Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs. And our first place, our winner in the scrapbook competition, was Miss University of Oklahoma, Jillian Doss. Are you all ready for some talent? I'm going to try that one more time. We are with the top 10 semifinalists Saturday night talent competition. Are you ready? So much better. Now I want to hear that after every single contestant, okay? All right. It's hard to believe that Elvis himself said he never got stage fright. He used that feeling to remind himself and others involved in his shows that for each performance it was a new crowd, a new audience that hadn't seen him before. Elvis said it's got to be like the first time we go on. Over the years, the Miss Oklahoma pageant has been fortunate to have some incredibly talented contestants appear on this stage. Past Miss Oklahomas and Miss Oklahoma contestants can be seen all over the world in opera houses, Broadway shows, dance companies, and on television. You never know, as we just found out. The contestant you see performing at a local one night just might go on to be the next American Idol. It's time for the talent competition. We begin with Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson. We see heroes on television, in the movies, and we read about them every day. The people who put the needs of others before their own. Here to sing a special arrangement of Holding Out for a Hero is Gentry Johnson, Miss Skytook Lake.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasy, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing with the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. Up where the mountains meet the heavens above, out where the lightning splits the sea, I can swear there's someone somewhere watching me. Through the chills and the wind and the rain, through the earth and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in my blood. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. I need a hero.
Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson. Our next contestant hopes that through this powerful choreography, she will bring life to the lyrics of Linda Edder's I Am I, Don Quixote from The Man of La Mancha. Performing a high-energy dance routine is Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs. Along with the many perks that come with Miss Oklahoma is a beautiful wardrobe that includes business wear, evening wear, and swimwear. Throughout the week, we've said thank you to several of our wardrobe sponsors. And tonight, we would like to say a special thank you to Serendipity in Oklahoma City, which helps us with the gowns. Sue-Ann's here in Tulsa that helps provide swimsuits and additional apparel. And tonight, we welcome a new wardrobe sponsor from Norman, Southern Charm. Miss Oklahoma will also enjoy a beautiful jewelry wardrobe during her year of service. Moody's Jewelers is so good to all of us, and every Miss Oklahoma has loved having a little extra bling from Moody's. Thank you, Moody's. We really appreciate it. And it does not stop with clothes and jewelry. Miss Oklahoma will receive a variety of services, like a year's free dry cleaning from Yale Cleaners, which is huge. I know some of us, after Miss America, would just drop off our suitcases. So we really appreciate that. And gifts from many wonderful retailers and contributors. You can find the names of all of the generous people and businesses who help with the wardrobe and preparation for Atlantic City on pages 26 and 27 of the program book. We certainly appreciate all that they do for us and hope that when you patronize these businesses, you'll say an extra thank you to them. Thank you again so much. A tarantella is a lively dance named for a region in southern Italy. The legend connects the tarantula spider's bite to a madness-inducing wild dancing. Visualize the frenetic scamper as we hear Morgan Long, Miss Oklahoma City University, performing Piazanka's Tarantella. Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. While you guys are out here getting the piano, we want to take a second to thank all of our Kiwanians that become the stage crew this week. So if there are any of you others out there in the wings, will you come on out and take a bow, because we want to thank you for being such a wonderful stage crew. Thank you, guys. Also, please give a huge round of applause to the folks at Crown Woods Luxury Apartment Homes and to Henry Primo for these two generous gifts to our next Miss Oklahoma. Mr. and Mrs. Primo are also the generous hosts of our annual Top 10 party, so please give them a big hand. Because Miss Oklahoma definitely needs a place to live and something to drive. So we really, really appreciate what you all do for this organization. Composer William Joseph dedicated his work to the people who contributed to his life, his music, and his passion. This dance is dedicated to the many people who have contributed to our next contestants' dreams and goals. Here is Jennifer Berry, Miss Grand Lake, performing a ballet in point to Within. Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. In the 1911 operetta, The Enchantress, Mina sings of her outrageous stage ambitions to become a prima donna. Here to perform Art is Calling for Me is Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling.
Mama is the queen and Papa is the king, so I am a princess and I know it. But court etiquette is a dull, dreary thing. I just hate it all, and I show it. To sing on the stage, that's the one life for me. My figure's just like tetrazzini. I know I'd win fame if I sang in forehead that opera by Signor Puccini. I've rouleaus and the trims that would send the cold chill down the backs of the heroes of my vocal I long to be a prima donna, donna, donna. I long to shine upon the stage with my avoirdupois and my tra-la-la-la-la. I would be the chief sensation of the age. I long to hear them shouting "Viva to the diva!" Oh, very lovely that must be. That's what I'm dying for. That's what I'm sighing for. That is coming.
One man who we just couldn't do without is our pageant photographer, Jim Grillat. Thank you, Jim. Where are you? In addition to taking Miss Oklahoma's photo, Jim takes pictures of all of our contestants throughout pageant week. He's a great friend and supporter of the pageant. Thank you, Jim. We love you. New York City during the 1920s was the heart of cosmopolitan growth and progress. Here to tell us about that land of opportunity as she sings Only in New York from the Tony Award-winning musical Thoroughly Modern Millie is Jennifer Warren, Miss Green Country.
Step right up to treasure out. Every inch of it's a sky-high mile fairy tale land, only in New York. Hey, castle builder on the moon, and nothing less. Work for years, then overnight success. I know firsthand, only in New York. Each day is free, admission to those who dream. You set your sights way upstream. Off you go, for you know that cream will changing, yet it's never changed. Oh, life on command. Hear what I'm saying? Oh, but it's grand. That's why I'm staying right here as planned. Only in New York. Only in New York.
Jennifer Warren. The Miss Oklahoma pageant is fortunate to have the use of the beautiful Mabee Center here at Oral Roberts University. We want to again say thank you to ORU and its wonderful staff for hosting us. Also, our thanks to President Richard Roberts, who participated in a special chapel service for the contestants on Sunday morning. We'd also like to say thanks to our wonderful stage and technical crew this week. From sound to lights to cameras, the crew has put forth its best to help us have a week's worth of great shows. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. This next contestant will not perform a typical ballet in point. Instead, she has combined classical ballet with a contemporary edge and a spice of Spanish flair. This is Stephanie Poplin, Miss Oklahoma State Fair, performing Fiesta Fatal.
Ay, tu querer y a volver. Oh, Fiesta.
Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. I want to take a second just while they're putting the mic out to just let you know, we talk so much about the sisterhood and the family, and just a quick story. When I went to Miss America, Rick Brinkley was on the board at the time and had said, "You're not there to make bridesmaids." And I just want you guys to know I came home with 2. This really is all about the family and the support and the love that we all make, or the relationships you make, excuse me, that came out wrong. All the relationships that we make and the love that we share. So I just wanted to point that out, that it truly is about the family and how neat it is that we become such great friends while we're here. Putting a new swing on the jazz classic Feeling Good is Lindsay Miller, Miss Greater Oklahoma.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. I'm feeling good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling good.
Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. It's the volunteers in the Miss Oklahoma program that make this program what it is and keeps it going strong. I'd like to ask all of the pageant volunteers from our local pageants to please stand so we can recognize your efforts with our applause. Thank you all so much. I know you invest so much time, and we really, really appreciate it. You guys make it what it is. Rogers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma put our state on the map and gave us our state song. In this musical, the main character, Lori, asserts her independence as a young woman. Here to perform a ballet and point to the Oklahoma selection, Many a New Day, is Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong blubber like a baby if her man goes away, weeping and wailing how he's done her wrong? That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers to show I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair and start all over again. Many a new face will please my eye. Many a new love will find me. Never have I once looked back to sigh over the romance behind me. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Many a light lad may kiss and fly. A kiss gone by is bygone. Never have I asked an August sky, where has last July gone? Never have I wandered through the rye, wondering where has some guy gone. Many a new day will dawn. Many a red sun will set. Many a blue moon will shine before I do.
Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile. In the Tony Award-winning musical, Thoroughly Modern Millie, we see a small-town girl in the roaring 20s arrive in New York City in pursuit of that elusive thing called love. Here to sing the show-stopping song, Gimme Gimme, is Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn.
Gimme, 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 gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich, short or time. Give me years and one more time. Gimme that thing called love. Gimme that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme that thing called love. I see now fly, dove, sing, sparrow. Gimme Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody, somebody to love me. I need it. Give me that thing called love. I want it. Here I am. St. Valentine, my bags are packed, and I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet, me fly, dove, sing, sparrow. Give me fat boys fun, Sarah. Give me that thing called love.
Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn. Well, that concludes our talent competition. Didn't all of our top 10 do a great job? This entire event would not be possible without the vision and direction of the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa. Since 1972, the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa has been the sponsor of the Miss Oklahoma pageant, providing millions in scholarship dollars to young women in our state. From raising scholarship money to building sets to taking tickets, Kiwanians have embodied the Miss America spirit, providing us with a quality show and one of the best Miss America state programs in the country. Would all of the members of Kiwanis please stand? mentioned that the Kiwanis raise a lot of scholarship dollars for our program. As you know, the Miss America organization is the largest scholarship provider for young women in America. Tonight, we would like to recognize some of the groups who donated $5,000 or more to our cash scholarships. They are Borden's Dairy, the Tulsa Kiwanis Club Foundation, the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa, the Miss Oklahoma Scholarship Foundation, and our Oklahoma Stars. Please give these organizations and groups the applause they deserve. We've been thanking people all week, and tonight we want to thank the leadership behind this organization, especially the board of the Miss Oklahoma Pageant and its executives. Would the Miss Oklahoma board please stand, including President Jill Janowski, Vice Presidents Kendall Minix and Terry Kolkman. Can we have a house light so they can stand up? We want to recognize them for sure. Jill Janowski, Vice Presidents Kendall Minix and Terry Kolkman, along with Vice President of Production Roger Herring, and Board Chairman Greg Entwistle. Also, we'd like you to say a special hello to a man who, for many of us, is the Charlie of Charlie's Angels. He's the heart and the vision of the Miss Oklahoma pageant, bringing it to Tulsa and the Kiwanis organization in the 70s. Please welcome Chairman Emeritus Charles E. Welch. We love you, Charlie. And while it does take heart and vision to keep this pageant going, it also takes someone who is organized, resourceful, patient, and who can pack a suitcase to Atlantic City like no one else. In other words, it does take a woman. The woman behind the scenes who keeps us all in line, the executive director of the Miss Oklahoma pageant, is Kay Alexander. Is she in here? There she is. She is a leader, mentor, mother, and friend to all of us. And Kay, we love you. She never likes all the attention, but she definitely deserves it. Throughout the week, we've been talking to you about our Oklahoma Stars program. If you're here tonight for the first time this week, Stars are girls ages 6 to 11 who are matched with a local title holder. The local title holder commits to serve as a mentor to their star throughout the year. This week, the Stars have participated in fun, educational, and social programs, and each has appeared on the stage with her title holder during evening wear. Each of our top 10 semifinalists will be featured with their Oklahoma star in evening wear. We're sure that tonight you can't help falling in love.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, So it goes, some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you.
Thank you, Steve, for a wonderful number and for our beautiful stars. We begin evening wear with our top 10 semifinalists, beginning with Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson, and Emily Michelle Bias, age 8, and Haley Marie Glover, age 6.
You want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel.
Miss Skytook Lake, Gentry Johnson.
To the sound of the loneliness like a heartbeat striking me.
Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs, and Tiffany Lynn, age 9, and Megan Leslie Taylor, age 7.
And what you love, and what you have, yeah, and what you love. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Rain only love you when they're praying. They will come and they will go. When the rain washes clean, you know.
Miss Broken Arrow, Ashley Hobbs. Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long, and Elizabeth Addison Llewellyn, age 10.
Now here I go again, I'll be the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself, yes I do. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? The loneliness like a heartbeat striking mad. The stillness of remembering what you had, yeah, and what you love, and what you had.
Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry, and Alexis Nicole Chastain, age 10, and Janie Coan Truex Lefebvre, age 9.
They will come and they will go. When the rain washes clean, you know, yeah, you will know, yeah.
Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. Miss Tulsa, Rachel Poling, and Leslie Nicole Lafreniere, age 11. Rachel Poling. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren, and Megan Alyssa Drums, age 11, and Mallory Reagan Teal, age 9. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren. Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin, and Bailey Leanne Coleman, age 8.
You want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down?
Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller, and Catherine Elizabeth Garcia, age 8, and Abigail Elizabeth Hanchett, age 8.
What you have, and what you love, and what you have, yeah, and what you love. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Rain only love you when they're praying.
Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile, and Shelby Grace Smithson, age 8.
Now here I go again, I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself, yes I do. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to tell? There's loneliness like a heartbeat.
Miss Northwest Passage, Lauren Castile. Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn, and Peyton Nicole Callery, age 10, and Kaylin Scale Shackelford, age 9.
Only love you when they're playing.
ladies. And thank you to Steve Boyson, our wonderful featured vocalist this week. Steve has been the featured entertainer on the Celebrity Cruise Lines. He recently spent 7.5 months performing in Europe and 3.5 months performing in South America. And like me, Steve is a graduate of Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you again, Steve. We also want to recognize our incredible show concept creator and choreographer, Kent Gregory Parham. Kent takes our pageant and turns it into 4 nights of entertainment where a pageant just happens to take place. This week, he has been Colonel to our Elvis, guiding the contestants through rehearsals, production numbers, and performances. Please, please, please give a huge hand to Kent Gregory Parham. Woo! Also at this time, I'd also like to say a huge thank you to Mignon Merchant Ball. She has been working so hard for so long on getting the script ready and just making sure that everything is in order, and we just really, really appreciate her because it's a huge job and it takes a lot of time, and I honestly don't think she slept 1 hour last night. So please give Mignon a big thank you. Do you guys have your winner yet? Well, now it's time for our auditors to do a little taking care of business, or TCB, and that is, as I said, taking care of business to Elvis. And now it's your chance to do a little TCB of your own during our 15-minute intermission. When we come back, the announcement of our top 5 finalists. See you in 15 minutes.
Cream and your sugar now.
Once again, Casey Hunley Fisher.
Welcome back to Maybeland, the home of our Elvis-inspired Miss Oklahoma pageant, where our search for the next Miss Oklahoma is about to get narrowed down to 5 contestants. Can you believe how close we are? 12,000 young women compete in Miss America local and state pageants every year. 400 are right here in Oklahoma. 43 make it to this stage. And after 3 nights of preliminary competition and interviews, that number was narrowed to 10, and in a moment, there will be just 5. Please welcome back your top 10 contestants, as they've done an outstanding job tonight. Ladies, 5 of you will be one step closer to becoming Miss Oklahoma. When I call out your name, each top 5 finalist will take her place on the interview set. The judges will have an opportunity to take one final look at each contestant and hear more about their chosen platforms. Facilitating that discussion will be former Miss Oklahoma, Mignon Merchant Ball. It has been a great, great week. But ultimately, it does come down to this. Which one of these top 10 contestants has made it to the final 5? Our remaining 5 semifinalists will each receive a $1,000 scholarship. Do we have the results? Are you ready? I said, are you ready? The top 5 finalists are Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. How about Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long? How about Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry? And rounding out our final 5 will be Miss Green Country, Jennifer Wood. Okay, Mignon, it's all yours.
Thank you, Casey. Hi, Stephanie. Come over here. Gonna hop on there and get your microphone. Stephanie, I wanted to point out that these are record albums. Something in your lifetime you've probably never seen. Yeah, that's what these are.
Okay.
We're thinking next year a salute to the 8-track tape. Just wanted you to see what those were. I honestly think I don't think I'm more excited than you guys are, but I'm as excited because I think as I have gotten a little bit older and turned 29 again, it gets a little more exciting to see all this. And so I'm so happy for all 5 of you. This is going to be a fun time. You are a senior at the University of Oklahoma, seeking a Bachelor of Science, dual degrees in Organizational Management and Ballet Performance, right? Right. Okay, good. Well, we want to have a chance to know a little bit more about you and about your platform. So the first thing I want to ask you about is in some of your paperwork that I read last week. It said you said that a dance teacher gave you some good advice, telling you that you don't find yourself, you create yourself. Right. Okay. Now, I kind of feel like at some point in your life you get to a situation where you accept yourself a little bit. So what I want to know is there anything that you have learned about yourself, either through dance or participating in the pageant, that kind of surprised you about your personality?
You know, I did. I'm very goal-oriented and kind of impatient with myself in reaching those goals. And throughout ballet all my life and throughout competing in pageants, I have learned that failure is not a bad thing. And that failure is necessary for success. It's a prerequisite for success. And so I look at my failures and I learn from my failures.
All right. Your platform is lending a hand with Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
Now, Habitat is one of the largest, most well-known nonprofit groups out there.
Right.
It's a very large volunteer base. And people are busier than ever. They have very limited time. And how do you convince someone who has that limited time that they should be a volunteer with Habitat as opposed to one of those other really great organizations that's out there?
Right. Well, I really did not know anything about Habitat for Humanity. And I didn't even think about me participating in it. I've never even held a hammer until I was 20 years old. I had curtains that I had to wait for my dad to come hang. So I did not even think about participating in it. And a friend finally got me involved in a build site. And I had no idea the impact it would have on me because I've always had a room to go to. I've always had a kitchen to make breakfast in the morning. And through my participation with Habitat for Humanity, I met 2 little boys who would have that for the first time. And I was able to be a part of building their home. I sheetrocked their living room where them and their mom and dad can hang out together. And that, I had no idea the impact that Habitat for Humanity has, not only on its volunteers, but on the families it works in conjunction with. And it's just such a wonderful organization, and once someone gets involved, they're in for life.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. Hello, Morgan. Miss Oklahoma City University.
Hello.
You are a senior at OCU,
Correct.
seeking a Bachelor of Science in Business, correct?
Correct.
Good. All right. You said that you've become so comfortable with closed captions during your favorite TV shows that you sometimes wish there were closed captions for live conversations. Now, I don't know if you remember a while back there was a Mel Gibson movie where he could read the minds of different women that he was around.
Yes, I do remember.
Okay. Interesting concept.
Yes.
All right. If you could read someone's mind, like Mel Gibson did in the movie, and know what they were thinking before they said it and you had that live conversation, would you want to have that kind of skill?
I don't know if I would want to have that kind of skill because it would have been nice to have that skill in the interview room yesterday so I would know what to say to the judges. Yes. I mean, they've done an amazing job. They have a hard job in front of them. It's just, sometimes it's nice to have a little heads up and know what they want to hear come out of your mouth.
Morgan, your platform is we've got a wobbly table here. There is life in every drop. The importance of blood donation is the platform that you would like to champion during a year of service as Miss Oklahoma. You say that there continues to be a need for blood donors, that most people know that donating blood can save a life. I think that's probably a given. But why do you think there is still an unwillingness for people to donate blood?
I don't think they understand how big of a deal donating blood is. I mean, when 9/11 happened, when the Oklahoma City bombing happened, when tsunami happened, people immediately went to the blood bank. But what's important is the blood that is in our blood bank that day and before that day, because those are what the lives of those catastrophes depend on. I know that I would not be here today if it wasn't for the generosity of blood donors 20 years ago. I know that people who suffer from sickle cell, who suffer from AIDS, who suffer from car accidents, like some of our fellow contestants, would not be here today if it wasn't for the generosity of blood donors. So I'd hope you would take that into consideration when you're thinking about taking 45 minutes of your time to save 3 lives.
Morgan Long, Miss Oklahoma City University. Hello, Lindsay Miller, Miss Greater Oklahoma. You are a graduate of Oral Roberts University.
Yes, I am.
With mass media and communications degrees. Obviously, we know you're a performer. Many Oklahomans watched American Idol with great interest this year because of Oklahoma's Carrie Underwood. Very exciting. Lindsay, if you were guaranteed a spot in the finals, the final 2 of the next season of American Idol, all right, you with me?
I'm with you.
You thinking about it?
I'm ready.
But it meant not becoming Miss America. Would you take it?
That's a tough one. I actually auditioned for American Idol, and I didn't make it. But I competed in this pageant, and here I am. So I'm going to have to go with Miss America, and not only because of the talent, but Miss America involves singing, speaking, traveling, and those are all of my passions. And music is just one of them, but Miss America involves all of them.
But you know, so far, I don't see the use of the jet for the year. You know how Carrie gets that private jet for
that's
like
okay.
a year?
I've been on a private jet. They're not that great.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, your platform is with Big Brothers and Big Sisters,
Yes,
great
it is.
organization. In the information that you provided for the judges this week, you described several factors for at-risk children. And one of the statements you say is that one-parent children, children from homes with one parent, and other at-risk children are more likely to encounter problems as they grow up than children in 2-parent families.
Right.
So my question for you tonight is, when there are so many non-traditional families these days, are we as a society selling short that single parent or the non-traditional family?
No, I don't think we're selling short single-parent families at all, because I know quite a few single-parent families that are thriving. The problem is the at-risk children that are in single-parent homes are normally in poverty and are normally in areas that just continue the cycle of single-parent families. And my younger sister is in a situation like that, and she is surrounded by gangs, she's surrounded by violence, and she doesn't know any different. But there are plenty of single families where there are loving relationships, and they are growing up in good communities where they can end the trend.
Thank you very much, Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer Berry, Miss Grand Lake. And you are a senior at OU.
Yes, I am.
Elementary education major, I understand. It's been in the news that Miss America that viewership is down. It's trying to gain new audiences, and that's one of the things that you've talked about in the paperwork that you've provided for us for the pageant. We're pretty saturated with reality TV shows. Do you think that's the answer for the Miss America telecast?
I don't think that's necessarily the answer. In my personal opinion, I think that I mentioned with the judges that when we ask the general public right now what Miss America is, they can tell you. When we ask them who she is, they have no idea. The general public and America does not know what Miss America does, where she is every day. And I think when we get America involved and interested, then they will care about this organization. And if we're going to connect to the next generation of women, we need to get their interest first.
Jennifer, your platform is titled Building Intolerance to Drunk Driving. Now, as we mentioned, you're a student at OU where binge drinking and underage drinking has been a very hot topic on campus at OU, especially because we had a very unfortunate death in the fall.
Right.
And we're not alone in campuses across the country that have had that tragedy happen. You say the need for alcohol education at the high school and university level is irrefutable. Well, the message out there is pretty clear. I think we all can agree, don't drink and drive. But somehow that message isn't getting through to students.
That's right.
What makes your message different, and why is it going to get through to this audience?
I'm so excited about what happened in the past year at the University of Oklahoma. I was on the very first committee board for the Think If You Drink campaign, and it was the first time that the University of Oklahoma has been able to fund an alcohol prevention program. And what we did was we took a different approach. We showed college students things that they don't think about. We had a list of the cost of a DUI, and I actually said to the students I spoke to, raise your hand if you want to call mom and dad up and ask for about $2,500. And they all looked at me like, students don't think of these things, and we took a completely different approach, and I had the room silenced, and it was the most awesome experience of my life. And I think when we take the realistic approach with them, they will listen. Saying don't drink doesn't work anymore. Scare tactics don't work anymore. Let's be realistic about them. Let them know what's going to happen if they choose these things and what the consequences will be.
Thank you, Miss Grand Lake. Jennifer Berry. Hello, Miss Green Country. Jennifer Warren. You've just graduated from University of Central Oklahoma in Edmond.
Yes.
Have a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing and just became a registered nurse.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Without getting too graphic and grossing us all out, okay? Can you tell us one of your more unusual experiences during your nurse's training?
Okay, I'm in labor and delivery, and the last...
Okay, stop there. I've been in labor and delivery, and that's too gross and graphic. No, I'm kidding. Go on. Go on.
Well, we know childbirth is a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful miracle, but it also has its disgusting points. Here these women are exposed to everyone in the room.
Okay, remember, it was not too graphic or gross, okay?
Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay, well, let me just say that I had a woman that the baby wouldn't come out. And we're all standing there thinking, oh my gosh, the head is out, but the body's not out. What are we going to do? So the doctor says, lay on her legs. So I've got one leg laying on it. Another woman's got a leg laying on it. And he says, Dad, push as hard as you can on her stomach. So we're all freaking out at this moment. It came out. And it was fine, and it was beautiful, but it was really difficult, and I have never laid on a woman's leg so hard in my life.
Okay. I hate that when that happens and they won't come out. I hate that. I wish mine would go back in. No, I'm kidding. You're right. It is quite a miracle and quite an experience. Well, you... talk about pregnancy in a different arena in your platform, teenage pregnancy.
Right.
And your platform is Teenage Pregnancy, Reversing the Trend.
Yes.
As Miss Oklahoma, you have a chance to speak to thousands and thousands of school-age students about the issue of teen pregnancy. If you were to speak to an audience that was just made up of middle school or high school boys only, how would you present your message?
My message would be presented as, men, young men, you have a responsibility. And if you choose to bring a child into this world, you have a responsibility to that child. And are you really ready to be a man and pay for this child and raise this child as they're going to be a functioning citizen in society? And I really would stress to them that $5 movie ticket that you buy for Friday night, that's going to formula for your baby now. There's no more Friday night football games with your buddies, guys. It is Pampers and Similac.
Thank you very much. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren. All right, Casey, it's all yours.
Thank you, Mignon. One of these 5 women will be the next Miss Oklahoma. Will it be Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Popland? Or will it be Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long? Or will she be Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller? Or will she be Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry? Or will the next Miss Oklahoma be Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren? Thank you, ladies. Please exit to your left. We're almost there. We almost have a new Miss Oklahoma. Can hardly stand it. Are you guys getting nervous yet? Yes? Are you ready to find out? Okay. Just a couple more things and we'll be right there. We'll find out who the next Miss Oklahoma is, as I said, in only a few moments. All 43 contestants arrived in Tulsa on Saturday and they hit the ground running. Rehearsals, 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 and more and more and more rehearsals. Plus some great meals, lots of laughs, and a week to remember. Before we go any further, let me just say on a personal note what a joy and a pleasure and an honor it has been for me to be your host and MC for this week. I have had such a blast doing it, and I really hope that you all have had a very enjoyable week here with me. So it's been a lot of fun, and I thank you for it. And I know that you've had to listen to me talk about the great desire of wanting a fluffy, white, 7-pound to be exact, little dog to take home. And I'm sure you all will sleep better tonight knowing that it's looking like I'm going to get one upon my arrival home. So I'm very excited about that. So thank you for being my guinea pig so I could get my husband to submit to that want. And thank you for also letting me tease Stetson all week long and even endure the flying pants that hit me in the head on Wednesday or Tuesday night. So it has been a lot of fun, and I do thank you for allowing me to be your MC this week. Thank you. We're very proud of all of our contestants who have turned in outstanding performances this week, especially in the talent competition. The Kiwanis Club of Tulsa would like to recognize the 6 contestants who scored the highest in the talent competition who were not among the semifinalists. Please welcome our special talent winners, Miss Oklahoma City, Jessica Gooskus, Miss Northeastern State University, Sarissa Brown. Miss Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Savannah White. Miss Nakoma Park, Mindy Briggs. Miss University of Central Oklahoma, Keely Bright. And Miss Capital City, McKenna Smith. Each of these women will receive a $500 cash scholarship. We would also like to announce our Kiwanis Club of Tulsa Community Service Award winners. They are 3rd place, Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren, who receives a $300 scholarship. 2nd place, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Miss Southern Delaware County, Elizabeth Glenn. And the winner of the Kiwanis Club of Tulsa Service Award and a $1,000 scholarship is Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. Each year, the Miss America organization awards a $1,000 scholarship to the contestant with the highest academic credentials and a $1,000 scholarship to the Miss America Organization Community Service Award winner. The Miss America Scholar Award is presented to Miss Nakoma Park, Mindy Briggs, and the $1,000 Miss America Community Service Award winner is Miss Claremore, Stephanie Robinson. Earlier today, the contestants voted for Miss Congeniality. The contestants have selected Miss Langston University, Shamia Jackson, as Miss Congeniality. She will receive a $350 cash scholarship. Congratulations, ladies. At the end of each performance of Elvis's last concert tour, the King would say, "Till we meet you again, may God bless you. Adios." We've come.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Mignon?
I'm fine.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
You know I couldn't stay away from this anchor station.
I didn't think so. I knew she was going to come back before it was all over.
I'm sure that somewhere there's a really good story that you'd like to tell everyone.
I've got one deep down in the pit of my stomach.
I knew that you did. I could sense the fire. I think everybody in here wants to hear that story.
And I think when you'd like for me to stop my story, you should do like a round off back handspring on the stage and let me know.
Is that with a full twist or not?
Actually, I was thinking something like a double back full twist with another round off back handspring.
I think I could probably do that.
I think
Should I use the blindfold?
Absolutely.
I'm going to go find it.
Or you could use Stetson's pants with your blindfold. Okay, it's story time, kids. Listen up. No. Earlier we were talking, and I would like to go on with the stories a little bit more, I guess, not quite so funny, a little bit on the more serious side. But last year, I've talked a little bit about how my husband and I were married last year, and again, just talked a little bit about the relationships that we each form when we're competing. And something that happened last year that was just really neat and really special for me and my husband and for my bridesmaids and close friends was we had our wedding July 31st, and I had 9 bridesmaids. It was a little out of control, but a lot of fun. And I'm sure my parents probably didn't think so, but it was a lot of fun. And we had it in Nashville, and I was just so excited because so many people were able to come from Oklahoma. But probably one of the greatest things that happened that day, and probably just a special little miracle, is one of my close friends who I truly feel like is a sister to me. We have so much in common. It's actually ridiculous, is Katie Harmon. And many of you may know Katie Harmon. She actually was crowned Miss America the year that I was in Atlantic City. She was Miss Oregon, and so the O's always sit together, and we became very close friends that way. And what happened last year is she was in my wedding, and came, and all week she was acting a little strange, and we kept thinking, well, you know, why is she acting this way? And we all kind of started whispering and thinking, I bet she's pregnant, I bet she's pregnant. And the day of our wedding, Miss Virginia, Megan Shanley, who also became a very close friend of mine, took Katie, and they took a little test into the bathroom at Applebee's, and on the day of our wedding, Katie found out she was pregnant. And it was such, and I think they made poor Tim just sit out in the restaurant and wait while the girls screamed crazy in the bathroom, but, okay, I'll finish my story, but hold on to those pants. But it was so neat because we did find out that she was pregnant the day of our wedding, and it was such a blessing and such a miracle to share something so special with a very, very close friend of mine. So it looks like, according to Stetson's pants, who I thought had run off for the evening, that we are ready to go. So are you guys ready? Let me start back where I was. At the end of each performance of Elvis's last concert tour, the King would say, "Till we meet you again, may God bless you, adios." We've come to that moment in our evening when it's time to say goodbye to someone we've all grown to love. It's also our time to say thank you for an outstanding year of service here in Oklahoma and for making us so proud in Atlantic City. Elizabeth Kinney, Miss Oklahoma 2004.
What an incredible and fast year this has been. From speaking in schools to writing in parades and speaking at more agricultural events than any Miss Oklahoma in history, each day is one for the memory books. And of course, Miss America, what an honor to represent the state in Atlantic City. But while I've been making my mark on the state, there are numerous people who have generously given of themselves to make my year unforgettable and to make the Miss Oklahoma pageant the nation's best. All the local directors, especially Northwest Passage, Collinsville, and Oklahoma State Fair, your dedication makes dreams become reality. The businesses who spoil Miss Oklahoma all year, thank you. To the wardrobe donors, I felt like $1 million in Atlantic City. Scholarship donors, grad school was possible for me because of the $40,000 I've received through this program. Larry Chowning and Michelle Costas, thanks for always making me feel beautiful. Brenda Alexander, thanks for teaching me to tap. And Shay Sullivan, thanks for making my taps work harder than ever. Stacy and Katie, my two Miss Oklahoma stars, thanks for lighting up the stage for me. My traveling companions, you have the toughest job of all. I'll miss you all bunches. A special thank you to Debbie Kendall. My time at Miss America with you is unforgettable. Kiwanis Club of Tulsa, wow, what a remarkable pageant. Thank you for your encouragement this year. The Miss Oklahoma Board, Rick, Greg, and Jill, you are amazing people who have forever impacted my life. And Kay Alexander, you do it all and still manage to keep my head on straight. Thank you for a year better than I even imagined. Well, my time is fleeting, so check the program book for more thank yous because I love you all. Finally, I have the best friends any girl could hope for. Thanks for supporting me through thick and thin. Dad and Mom, you are the most amazing parents ever since you've lived with me for 23 years and still love and support me the way you do. You are God's greatest gift. Sister, you're my favorite Miss Oklahoma. You may not have a crown, but your personality would outshine it anyway. To my Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing me to have this remarkable year. As a pageant friend reminded me, I am taking off this crown for the last time, and one day it will tarnish. But ultimately, I have a crown that will last forever, the crown of life. Well, that's it for me. To the new Miss Oklahoma, cherish every minute because they are gone so fast. And to all the contestants, be Miss Oklahoma every day. You don't have to have a crown to make a difference. Much love, and God bless.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, You give me hope and consolation. You give me hope to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. My love to you is worth a fortune. Our love to you is everything. I guess we'll never know the reasons why we love you like we do. That's the wonder of you. I guess we'll never know the reasons why we love you like we do. That's the wonder of you, the wonder of you.
Elizabeth, Steve, thank you so much. And contestants, thank you for 4 great nights of incredible shows. At this time, please welcome back your top 5 contestants. Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren. Miss Grand Lake, Jennifer Berry. Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. And Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. Ladies, I know that any one of you would make a terrific Miss Oklahoma, and I can just say on behalf of everyone out here how proud of you we are and how spectacular you are. And I wish that all of you could wear the crown tonight, but unfortunately, only one of you will be able to. Before I start to read these names, let's let everyone know how proud of you we are. You've been terrific this week. Are you all ready to crown a new Miss Oklahoma? Come on, are you ready? May I have the results, please? You guys haven't been this quiet all week. The 4th runner-up and winner of a $2,000 scholarship is Miss Oklahoma State Fair, Stephanie Poplin. The 3rd runner-up and winner of a $3,000 scholarship is Miss Oklahoma City University, Morgan Long. second runner-up and winner of a $4,000 cash scholarship is Miss Greater Oklahoma, Lindsay Miller. From 400 to 43 to 10 to 5 and now to 2 Jennifers. In a moment, I will read the name of the first runner-up who will receive an $8,000 scholarship. I will then read the name of Miss Oklahoma 2005 who will receive a $16,000 scholarship, the use of a car from Henry Primo's Crown Bristow, the use of an apartment for a year from Crown Woods, and the job of Miss Oklahoma. She'll have the chance to speak out and be heard for a year, and the opportunity to represent Oklahoma at the Miss America pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building, but the next Miss Oklahoma is in the house. Ladies, take a deep breath. Your first runner-up is Miss Green Country, Jennifer Warren, and your new Miss Oklahoma is Miss Grand Light, Jennifer Berry. Thank you for being here, and good night.